are going to talk all things
What?
girls
No.
and questions.
Basically, y'all have loved our period 101 video and our
Yes.
bra 101 video. Basically, everything that has to do with like girl talk, where we sent out a mass text to you guys asking if there was anything you're too afraid to ask questions about, and send them to us, and we will answer those questions in this video. I screenshotted a bunch of them, and we're just gonna go through
And answer them.
Okay, first question.
How do we tell our parents that we have a boyfriend if they don't know yet?
Ooh la la!
Bailey and I remember
we
when
went
did
through this phase. Yes, we were like 15 and we were sitting in the kitchen, and I think Brooklyn was like trying to kind of like casually bring it up in a
I've been
conversation.
God.
She was like, hey, I've been kind of like talking and texting to this guy, and I think he's gonna ask me on a date. And my mom was like, what? Huh? And I also had been, so I was like, yeah, me too. And my parents were like,
both of you?
say what now?
No.
They were really excited. Yeah.
Be open and honest with them, and they're all cool.
Just as some advice, probably I would start with bringing up the fact that you have a crush on someone.
Yeah.
Maybe start sprinkling in conversations here or there about you texting or talking to this person, and then see how they react to that, and then bring up that you're like dating.
Finn's not letting go of this.
Oh, well.
Oh, I think the most important thing, as soon as you stop being honest and open, your parents think you have something to hide.
Like if you hide it, then it seems like you're doing something bad, or you're doing something suspicious.
Telling your parents, a good thing.
Scary,
but a good thing.
So I would highly suggest that you do that.
Oh, he just like threw this at me.
LOL.
Okay, second question. What is the best period tracker app?
Okay, I can speak to this one.
There
Big fan
are lots
of really good ones out there. Bailey and I have used
The same one.
big fan. It's called Clue. I just love it. Basically, like you can go in, and every single time you start your period,
You, like,
can
put
like
it in
put
there.
if it's like heavy, light, if you're having
medium.
cramps. Based off the data you put into it, like the next couple of months, it will be able to predict when you're gonna start your period.
How long it'll be, how heavy it'll be, whether or not you'll get
super
cramps, whether or not
accurate.
you'll be moody. What is modesty, and how can you be modest but still fashionable and show off your body?
Ooh la la.
This is right up our alley.
This is hard.
It's really hard
Question.
because modesty different for everybody. Basically, modesty is whatever you feel comfortable wearing, and it's whatever you feel like covers your body enough that you feel comfortable and safe, but shows your body off enough that you still feel sexy, you still feel empowered, you still feel good about yourself.
So to do that and be fashionable, you have to find a balance. We actually started in like the less the better, and then it morphed into like layering.
Yeah,
and that became
so
a big
fashion
thing.
is like a lot of layers right
Yes.
now, which is good because a lot of people's modesty is like layers and like
Summer trend right
covering
now is full piece swimsuit.
That's
Like,
very
that
nice.
is like
great.
People love
People
that.
who love to cover their stomach.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And let me tell you, it doesn't matter what you wear. If you make it look cute, people will like it.
Also, the way that you act and like your attitude towards your outfit is changes the way people see it.
I always say, don't let the clothes wear you. You wear the clothes.
Next question.
Definitely.
Why does my crush talk comfortably with everyone else but not me? Does he not like me or does he hate me?
Ooh.
Juicy business. Let's get a little stretch.
Let me dig out this one a little bit
exercise.
here. Here's the thing about crushes. They are acting weird around you rather than everyone else because you matter more to them than everyone else.
Yes.
It's like very fragile.
In my experience in like elementary school, the boys that always had crushes on me were like mean to me.
Crushes on her, guys. She was Miss Popular.
No, okay, in my experience, the boys just were nervous. It's because your crush probably likes you back. That's what I think the answer to this question is.
Yes.
Your crush, whoever they may be, probably likes you back, and they're probably nervous to talk to you. And so they can talk comfortably with everyone else because it's not you, and they're not nervous around everyone else. Should you change yourself for someone to like you?
No. No.
If you want to end up in a happy relationship, you have to be yourself 100% of the time. Because
Eventually they're going to realize
who you really are.
they're gonna find out that you're pretending to
If
be
you get
someone
married,
else.
you know,
they're gonna live with you and they're gonna know.
They're gonna know
that you were
like,
faking the whole time.
And the only way to be able to like be happy
and comfortable is the issues that you do have, you can work on those in a relationship.
True.
And that's not changing who you are. That's working in a relationship.
So there's a little bit
and
of a balance.
compromising.
Don't like make yourself into a skater girl if you're not a skater girl. Or don't pretend to like science if you don't like science. Or don't say your favorite color is something it's not, you know? Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Yeah.
Don't do that. You're cool as you are.
Who needs that?
Someone says, says, what do I do for stretch marks? I'm so embarrassed to wear a bathing suit.
Okay, here, number one, coming from someone who has like a significant other, I have found that they love stretch marks.
Here's the thing, sis. I don't have a boyfriend and I've got stretch marks. I don't hate them. I think that it's a natural part of being a woman, or even a man gets stretch marks.
Girl, all of us got stretch marks.
It just happens.
We all got stretch marks.
And I totally understand being worried and like concerned and feeling embarrassed because, you know, sometimes it's hard to love yourself and love your body. But those stretch marks,
rock 'em.
They're a part of who you are.
Rock 'em.
Yes, I've also heard that you can put,
there are some
like
products out
creams,
there.
there's some products
Yeah, there are some products out there that are supposed to help reduce stretch marks.
Yes,
if you
like
do want to
oils
get
or
rid of them,
creams.
personally for me, I think you should rock them because whoever you end up getting together with will eventually probably see them, and
love them.
they will love them. So rock them, show them off.
And you're not, I just want to let you know, you're not the only one who has stretch marks. Everybody's got it.
Everyone. Surprise! We're all human.
Is it bad to have an underwear line when wearing tight clothing like leggings?
Okay, well, I'm gonna be real with you, sis. I'm gonna be real with you.
It kind of is.
Well, no,
It's not bad.
No, I take that back. You do you. Whatever you're comfortable with, you do it. However, you can prevent that. I am going to be realistic with you. In society, it is not entirely like the greatest thing. And it is preventable.
So even if you want to wear like boxer boy underwear, you can get the seamless kind, so that when you put leggings on, you can like seamlessly not see it exist. Someone said, so the guy I'm totally crushing on keeps blowing me off last minute every time we make plans. Should I drop him?
Based off of knowing nothing else, drop him.
If a boy wants to hang out with you, he will. Okay, what's the best way to stay on good, friendly terms with an ex?
Bailey's never had an ex, so
I mean, no matter what, a lot of breakups tend to be messy and they tend to be like dramatic. And so it's okay if you're not friends for the first little while after a breakup.
I feel like it's glorified on TV and movies.
Like that they're just friends. No. After a couple months, it like really isn't a bad idea to like reach out and just clarify and say like, hey, I totally understand why this happened. I want to let you know there's no hurt feelings, and that I would love to like move forward as friends.
Definitely.
And just make it very obvious that like there's no feelings right now, but I want to let you know that like I'm not mad at you.
Yeah, I definitely think that even if you've spent a couple years hating each other, if you reach out and wave the white flag,
then people are totally chill with it. And I think that there even are some relationships where like you guys end on mutual terms and then you can be friends.
It's possible.
That's perfect. I've always been scared to ask my mom about shaving down there.
Oh,
do you have any advice about products or how to do it?
Oh girl, I feel this fear. You think that there is a specific right or wrong way to do it. There really isn't. Your preference is all that matters, right? It's you do what you want to do.
I think that if you're going to shave down there, you should just be careful, as it is kind of a sensitive area.
Yes, obviously.
I think that if it makes you more comfortable, you can use products that help shaving cream. Some people use like smoothing creams.
I will say make sure that they are safe for that area, because you can get infections, UTIs.
You should make sure that they're safe.
Stuff like that, so make sure that they're safe. There are lots of products
and then
that are.
I would just go about it really carefully.
I would say pick a direction to shave and then stick with it, because if you go in the opposite direction in that area, it can cause like major ingrown hairs.
Yeah, ingrown hairs are kind of uncomfortable.
Ew.
Anyway, so just like be careful, figure it out.
You can shave it all. You can leave
shave it like you would shave your armpits, your legs. Just be a little bit more careful. Pretty much all I gotta say. Anyway, moving on. What's a good way to ask out your crush when you've never had before? Okay, so I screenshotted this question because I just gave somebody this advice like 2 days ago. I would suggest that you have a regular conversation with them and then casually bring up something that you know they probably haven't done. So let's say I'm having a conversation with Bailey. Hello, Bailey.
Hello.
How are you today?
I am great.
Have you seen that new coffee shop down the street?
I have not.
Oh, no, look at what I just did. I introduced something that I knew they hadn't done. Now I can
I have introduced them.
Yeah, I'm like, now what? Now I can be like, oh my gosh, let's go together. Maybe we can make it a date? Question mark? And then it's super casual because they don't even realize that like it was all that, it wasn't serious. There was no like
you're getting to know each other.
You're getting to know each other. That's how I would ask somebody out. How do you get rid of acne?
Okay, I My question.
Yes,
My question. I have had strong and bad acne since I was like, well, I think it started in like seriously.
I think it was like 11th or 12th.
third or fourth
You were 11
grade.
or 12.
Really, it's a struggle, and I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not a fun process. It takes a long time to figure out what your skin needs. I still just barely, and I'm 20, found out like exactly what my regimen is to get rid of it.
Right.
The number one thing I would say is if you struggle with acne, go to a dermatologist. Go to the doctor.
Ask your mother if you can go to the derma.
Or father specialize in skincare. They can literally give you medicine. They can look at your skin and say, oh, I know exactly what kind of medicine will work for you because you have dry skin with acne,
oily skin or acne, or blackheads
in this stuff.
Yeah, they do. Use clean products. Like because you don't realize sometimes what's in the products you're putting on your skin.
So many
and that can actually cause acne or reactions or redness or swelling. So if you can, like, use clean products to try to keep all of that very neutral.
And the last thing I will say is, because this is a mistake that I made, so I would have want someone to have told me, okay, you think if you have acne, it's caused by oils, so that automatically makes you think, don't put lotion on, don't put oils on my face, avoid the moisture, because the less moisture on my face, the less acne. Not true.
It's true.
Acne can also be caused by dry skin. So if you're not moisturizing, acne can be caused that way too. And I'm pretty sure that's half of the reason why I have had bad acne.
And touching your face a lot, like the oils on your fingers can cause acne.
Don't touch your face.
What you put in your body, like food-wise, can cause acne. A lot of dairy can cause acne. So if you're like, your diet
We all
is
love it. Chocolate's good, but it is a
like a lot of dairy.
Moisturize day and night. Find the good face wash and any like ointments you want to put on your face.
Drink a lot of water.
A lot of water.
And limit your dairy. We're just gonna say it. Some people get uncomfortable.
We're gonna say it.
Backne.
Backne.
It's a thing.
Backne.
I know there are some of you out there covering your eyeballs right now. Backne.
No, they're more like plugging their ears. They're going, what?
Backne is here it is. Here's my trick.
It's magic.
It probably works about 70% of the time because this is probably 70% of y'all's problem. When you condition your hair, do not let it sit on your skin. So like if I condition it, see how long my hair is? If I let it sit, that conditioner is sitting on like this half of my back and my shoulder. And it's getting that like oil and those chemicals, if you're not using a super clean shampoo or conditioner, on your skin. And that causes backne. So instead, when you condition your hair, pull it up into a bun and let it sit. Then rinse the conditioner and then pull it back into a bun and then wash your body afterwards.
I'll even go so far as when it's in the bun, I'll wash my shoulders off so it's not sitting on my shoulders.
And as soon as I started doing that, poof, backne gone. Also, Heritage does not have the chemicals inside of them to cause acne. Check out Heritage.
For real though.
Fun fact.
Try it.
How do you stay tan all year without killing your skin with chemicals? Number one, Bailey and I, we do not go to...
We don't self-tan.
If you regularly go to tanning beds, I would highly recommend that you consider a more natural option. That being said, we don't self-tan, we don't use chemicals, we don't do anything. I know that it's like it's such a social thing to be like very tan even in the wintertime. I don't do anything.
There are lots of brands people use that are good for your skin.
Very natural.
That are very natural.
Right.
Look those up, research those, find those, and use those.
For me, I don't use anything because I like my skin to be its natural color in the winter and its natural color in the summer. And sometimes that does mean my skin is not as tan in the winter and it means that my skin is tanner in the summer. And that's just kind of the way it goes. I prefer to not put anything on my skin. You might be different. There are natural options out there for you. Check them out. Woohoo! And last but not least, there is one more question. Somebody sent in a question and said, when can I get on birth control for my period? And how do I ask my mom to take me to get the pill? This is all me. Bailey,
she just went through this.
So I just went through this summer. I have had a period that lasts about 6 days and it's not that heavy, but I get really bad cramps. So I finally decided to go on birth control. Now, my mother is very open about all this stuff.
Never had a problem.
Yeah, never had a problem asking her questions. No. But I can see where some people would be.
It would be so scary.
Which is why it's such an awesome thing that if you're scared to ask your mom, I promise you. Oh, he is barking at the camera. If you want to get on the pill for cramps or whatever reason whatever reason you have for getting on the pill, I honestly think that your mom would understand. But if she doesn't, go with someone you trust. You have solutions.
You got it.
All right.
And that is all.
Woo! Thank you for sending in your questions. If you have more questions,
leave them in the comments.
We want to know.
Yeah, we'll be responding. responding.
them.
We'll be answering. We'll be there.
Hopefully this helped some of y'all. Hopefully we can be your big sisters and answer some questions. Love you guys. We'll see you next week.